Hello gamers, it's SoftKitty99 and today we're back for the Necrolord Covenant campaign. Today we'll be doing chapter 3, The House of Eyes. And the quest starts here in the Sanctum with Baroness Draka. Securing the house. Your journey into the Maw was impressive, but it will take even more phenomenal feats to earn the loyalty of the Maldraxxi. So they're a tough crowd to please, you mean? Okie dokie. Let's see what we need to do to make them happy with us, shall we? Increase your renown among our ranks, Mawwalker. The Maldraxxi are dedicated soldiers, but they will not follow just anyone into battle. Let your deeds prove your worth to them. Quest objectives. Increase your renown. Oh, I have to increase my renown? Oh, does that mean I'm going to have to go off and do some more quests and things? I actually thought we were going to get the quest straight away. Let's hope that that will let us.
In the name of the Primus.
Yeah, we can turn in. There we go. Securing the house. Your actions have attracted the attention of the other houses and those who question their orders. So basically that's... it's locked behind renown, so you have to have the right amount of renown to be able to continue. So this should start chapter 4 then. Enemy at the door. The remaining houses of Maldraxxus have joined forces against us. Their armies besiege the seat of the Primus, and our defences cannot hold forever. Our reserves have met the enemy in battle. I need you to break the siege. Report to Hyamir and Marilith. They will give you the means to rain destruction on our foes. Quest objective, ride Ragewing and destroy the enemy forces, and we'll get a mount. One of the Tauroluses for completing this. So we have to go and bomb our own people. That sounds a bit counterproductive, but if there's internal war, if we can't persuade them to join us, I guess the only thing left is for us to actually fight. So it's the...
Only commit the reserves. We must hold the line until the Mawwalker strikes.
Ah, so Kalik is going to come with us, perhaps, by the looks of it. So we're going with the assassin. Okay, this could be an interesting quest further down the line, but we need to speak to Marilith first. Okay, so we're going to have to fight our own troops because there's internal warfare. So that guy Garmal really messed everything up, didn't he, by starting a interfaction war. Not an interfaction war, an internal faction war. So Maldraxxi fighting Maldraxxi, which really messes up everything for everybody, doesn't it? If we're fighting among ourselves, we can't turn around and stop the jailer, can we? So we need to unify Maldraxxus in order to defeat the jailer. So I think we know where the quest stories are going to go then, don't we? We've got to unify the Lone first. Then we're going to have to pacify Bastion, aren't we? Because Garmal attacked Bastion, and then maybe we can go after
and I
the jailer.
have prepared a few surprises for our guests. Please deliver them for us, would you?
Okay, well, if Marilith prepared them, they tend to be plague oriented, and we're going to ride on Ragewing. So are we doing a bombing run? Hymir's spear strike. So that's why Hymir comes in, and Marilith's plague satchel. Yes, Marilith made us some plague bombs, and Hymir's lending us his big spear to throw at people. So that's interesting. Okie doke. So we can bomb the siege machines and the enemy troops. I think taking out the siege machines would be pretty important because they can do the most damage. And under cover of the siege machines, their foot soldiers will be less opposed, won't they? Right, so yeah, so 10 siege machines and 60 of the foot soldiers. We're doing quite well on the siege machines there. Oh, I threw one at one, but somebody else must have destroyed it before I got there. There we go, 7 siege machines. Yeah, so I've definitely been focusing on the siege machinery. So we're going to do a little circuit, are we? Yes, we're kind of doing a little circular circuit around, right next to the Sanctum, and then a little bit further out. Not seeing many people in this area. Oh, there's another few there. Oh, that's a nice little cluster. So the siege machines are only in the front section of the run, and then we can get a lot of the foot soldiers in the back section of the run. Those big guys, they are a bit dangerous looking. Oh look, lots of siege weapons. We can get that finished here then, surely. If the cooldown's short enough. Can we get them 9, 10? Yeah, we got them. Right, cool. So we just need foot soldiers now. And they're conveniently clumping up into little groups, apart from those few big guys. Let's get some of the ones that are closest to our sanctum, because they're the most dangerous. Throw a bomb at the big one, but I think you need multiple bombs to take out those big guys. The little ones are much simpler to take out, even though the bigger ones are a threat. So there we go, we did that one pretty easily. That worked really well, Hymir and Marilith. Both of those things worked, so I think we need to go back into the sanctum again. Probably to talk to Draka. We've thinned out the troops and the siege weapons a little bit. They're not completely gone, but I think we need to do something a bit more important, like try and make them our friends again rather than keep beating them up, because that way we're losing more and more Maldraxxi soldiers, and I don't really want to do that. Rather recruit them than destroy them.
Important matters remain at hand, Marwalker.
Always ready.
Hi Draka, we did what you asked. Enemy at the door. The enemy is licking their wounds. Our troops will hold the line for now, but we should be prepared for more assaults, and will receive the War Taurus. So, I have actually played the Maldraxxi campaign before off camera. I forgot to record it on T, so I do have all the mounts already, so we can't learn those. Right, eyes on the problem. Our enemies rally at our gates. We cannot rely on daring airstrikes to hold them at bay. That's what we said. We need to make them our friends again. Vash has a plan to permanently bolster our defences. With your help, it might actually succeed. Uh-oh, it's Vash's plan. I'm not quite sure about that. Do what you can to assist her. She seems more agreeable toward you than she is with me. Quest objectives: speak with Vash and put her plan into action. See, that's the funny thing. Vash likes us more than Draka, but we were the ones that killed her, so the fact that we killed her makes her happy. That's really weird. We shall enact vengeance upon all who have betrayed Maldraxxus. Okay, tell me your plan.
Power belongs to those. We cannot hope to hold the seat without a necropolis, so we shall seize one from our foes.
When you say seize, do you mean steal?
The House of Eyes. A mission of this nature requires finesse.
Not make me regret this.
Poor Draka, she's not sure if she agrees with the plan either. Okay, well, let's go and see if we can steal a necropolis. Oh, those are the callings. We don't pick those up right now. We'll do those later. Probably off camera. Because that's a boring bit. We might do some callings on camera at some point, but I'm going to do all the story things first. It takes me long enough to just get all the story stuff done. Making videos is a lot more hard work than you think it's going to be. Right, so we've got to fly practically the entire length of the zone, so bear with me while we fly that over there. And then we'll see how she thinks we're going to be able to steal a necropolis. It's not exactly something you can pop in your pocket, is it, and run away with. Kind of difficult to grab it and run away. A bit noticeable when it tries to move, I would think. It actually does feel quite big when you try and fly across the zone, doesn't it? First you look at them and think, oh, they're not that huge, but when you try and traverse them, they're much bigger than they initially look on the map. Yes, I know you've got a quest for me, but I'm not going to do it right now. I have very important things to do. Vash wants me to steal a necropolis, and I think that sounds much more interesting than getting something to sew the soldiers up with. Alright, we're in the general vicinity. There's Vash. Too many things trying to play all at once. corpse can always rise anew.
Let
Oh,
our will be done.
eyes on the problem. Our foes will regret opposing
I
us.
do so enjoy our conversations.
Oh, Vash. Working with Vash, never thought that would happen.
Accomplishes nothing.
Whisper of hope. Arek's demise has cast a dark shadow upon our house. But it is in the shadows where we thrive. She's very happy about that. I know that not all the eyes have perished. They could lie in wait, hidden for eternity, if such was demanded of them. Ah, so there might be some to rescue? That's how we're going to bolster our ranks, is it? We're going to save some more of the House of Eyes people. But it is time to reclaim our destiny. Take my sigil through the wreckage and awaken any eyes who remain. We will seize our victory. Quest objective. Use Vash's sigil to rally survivors of the House of Eyes. So yeah, we're going to see how many people manage to survive and get them to come and join us, because they'll happily follow Vash. Prying eyes. The constructs would repurpose the carcass of our necropolis, but we will need its parts for our own ends. Let us deliver a warning to these scavengers. Slay the constructs amid our wreckage. Pluck the eyes from their skulls. Such is our signature. Oh, now we know why they're called the House of Eyes. They will know to fear the darkness once more. Quest objective. Collect 20 betrayers' eyes from constructs in Azarak's tears. Right, so she definitely wants her revenge. Save my people and have revenge over those that destroyed them. Okay?
I shall reunite with the other eyes. Work swiftly.
I will do my best. Big elite guy. I wonder how tough he is. Let's avoid him. Right. So there's, oh yes, the spider eyes, look, hidden under the mushrooms. They're in stealth mode, but we can see them because we've got Vash's sigil. At least that's the lure of this. They're hiding in plain sight. It's a little bit scary. I think they should have like snuck out. Oh, we kind of charged through us. Bonefuse rampages charged through you. Didn't seem to do any much damage though when they did the charge, so I guess we can kind of ignore that for now. Right, so all of these little guys then should give us eyes for the eyes quest. Oh, we've got quite a few of them there. There we go. Oops, that one's dead. Change target. It's a bit slow with spell casting, so it's a little bit hard to change targets quickly. But my minions do most of the damage anyway, so we just have to try and maintain as many as possible. Got a rare spawn here somewhere. Let's see if we can get the wary survivor. May the shadows preserve me. Show them the sigil.
Sylvash sent help.
Yes, she did. She'd like you to go back and join her again, please. We might have a look at that rare spawn in a minute. I think it might be one of the big constructs. Yeah, those rampages definitely the ones that charge. Okay, that's another little cluster of guys down. We're doing quite well on the eye quest. I think we're going to complete the eye quest before we could get the wary survivors. Two.
Sylvash sent help.
And there's one here and one over there looking in front of us. So there's quite a few of them around. But there's more of the bad guys in between us if we're wandering around, so it's going to be easier to get the eyes because we'll have to fight more of the little guys to get to the survivors. Steadily work our way through. Pick up as many as we can. There we go, that's those down. Select Takesh. How much health's he got? Quite a lot. Let's see how many minions we can get out. On the shorter fights it's a bit of a struggle to get many minions out, but on a longer fight like this, we should be able to get everybody out there. Okay, I think we're going to be okay with the fight. It's going to take us a few minutes, maybe. Because there's only us here. Oh, my imps are timing out because the fight's gone on that long. Kill my minion. Yep, more imps. Yep, we're doing well, we're doing well. Let's see, we've got my little army of imps again. Some charges, more imps. Puppies, and down he goes. And we got some eyes off him too. Okay. Right, well, there's a wary survivor there. Oh, no, we're going to have to fight this guy, and this should give us the eye quest completed with this one, and then we talk to that wary one, and we just need one more survivor after that one. We're doing very well here. Oh, no, this guy's going to fight us now. Well, alright, we'll keep fighting these little guys until we can get out of combat. Oh, no, I targeted the wrong thing. That's what happens when you tab target, Kitty. You're supposed to pay more attention to which thing you're targeting. Uh-oh, is this guy going to fight us now? No, let's get the survivor. Let's get the survivor.
In whispers.
Show him the sigil.
Sovasha sent help.
Yes, right, we need one more. Shall we fly? So we can figure out where to go so we have less of the guys to fight. Oh, there's one. We might have to fight to get them going. Free them? Yeah, get them. Right, now we'll fight whatever attacks us, and then we'll be able to look for Vash to turn in. Right, and if we're lucky and nobody else joins the fight, we should be done in just a second. There we go. Quick loot. Get on my mount. Go find Vash. She's on my mini-map, look, so we've not got far to go. Oh yes, look, by the wrecked necropolis. She's just under the edge here, look. Oops. I went to the map. So you can see where we are. Nurakir. Whisper of Inn. Whisper of Hope. The Baroness inspires great dedication. I trust in her plans.
For Margrave Akarek.
Prying eyes. You offer gifts? I see cowardice in these eyes. You have done well.
The eyes are always watching.
Right, so we have 3 people with quests. So Whisper of Inn has extra limbs. We cannot carry out the Baroness's plans alone. What she proposes will require a well-coordinated unit. 3 individuals maintained Nurakir alongside me. When the necropolis fell, 2 of my soulbinds fell with it. There remains a single soul paired with mine. My sister, Zanir, survived the wreckage, though grief besets her. Meet with Zanir, guide her through her trauma, and return when she is ready to rejoin the fight. Quest objective, locate and assist Navigator Zanir. So we're going to save Vin's soulbind and get her to join us. Baroness Vash, the other foot. It is a fool's errand to command a necropolis without someone to repair it and keep it airborne. Norakir's mechanic was slain in the crash. That's a little unfortunate then. But opportunity arises in dire times. Vin has told me of an altercation among the constructs. One of their own resisted the reckless scavenging of Norakir and was promptly detained for his objections. Find this individual. An enemy deserter could make for a potential ally. Quest objective: locate mechanic Ansid.
Dinakarak's name.
I do as my Baroness commands.
Kalik. Outside influence. It takes a particular kind of magic to pilot a necropolis. The Eye's helmsman perished with Norakir. But Baroness Vash has informed me of a means to acquire a new helmsman. I don't like it when they use the word acquire, do you? It always makes me think something bad's happening to somebody. Follow me to our house's communications beacon. My Baroness has taught me a way to summon just the individual we require. I suspect she will not be pleased at the prospect of serving us. I trust you will encourage her compliance. Yes, definitely somebody who's not going to want to join us this time. I'm not sure about coercing here. Maybe we could find someone who would willingly join us, maybe? Quest objective: meet with Kalik at the House of Eyes communications pillar. Okay, I guess we don't have the luxury of time to find someone who will volunteer to join us.
We have work to do.
Right, so which bit shall we do first? And I suspect we're going to need a part 2 for this as well. So here's the... Oh, here you go. Ansid the mechanic. He's right next to us, so we'll do this bit first. And he's locked in a cage. So you need a mechanic? Well, you're in luck. Rage against the cage. You're looking for a mechanic, are you? Look no further. Good, we've got a volunteer. This is what we're looking for. I've been toiling on a new necropolis for ages. When Norakir collapsed, we saw a golden opportunity. We came to salvage parts from the wreckage, but these brutes locked me up when I criticised their methods. But now you need help, right? I'm your construct. You get me out of here and you've got yourself a new mechanic. Quest objective: free Ansid the mechanic from his cage using Tok's key. Right, so who's Tok and where is Tok? Oh, right next to me by the looks of it. Wait, is that Tok? Under the tent. Hello, Tok. Can I please have your key? I want to get Ansid out of his cage.
I will wear your skin as a girdle.
That wasn't very friendly, was it? He wants to wear my skin. Well, I'm a lot smaller than you, so it wouldn't make a very big cloak or something, would it? Maybe an armband? But I object to that. If you just give me your key, I'll leave you be. They never do though, do they? No. Yep, there you go, Tok's key, so we can get Ansid out of this cage then. And I think what we'll do is we'll turn this in because we're right next to the quest givers, and then we'll cut for a part 2. Got a way to free me? We have. Thanks for the rescue. I owe you one.